Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing a review actually of these guys right here, Bare Performance Nutrition. Now, if you've been following me for any period of time, and I mean any, a minute, a month, a year, yeah, I guess it's been a year at this point, you know that I'm a avid user and supporter and promoter of Bare Performance Nutrition BPN subs. They are a full service supplement line. They have everything from pre-workout, intra-workout, post-workout, creatine, and now they even have completed their lineup with whey protein. So my affiliation, my use of BPN started about a year ago, maybe even a little bit longer. Sorry for the nasally voice. I'm getting over hopefully getting over a sinus infection. I was actually supposed to be recording a podcast interview right now, but the mic picks up everything and
I don't want to be sounding like this on the podcast.
So about a year ago, I found Nick Bare's YouTube channel. I then found out that he had a supplements line. I ordered, tried a bunch of his products for a couple months, and then after that, just started kind of really getting hooked on his whole supplement line. Basically, his Flight, Intra-Flight, and creatine. Those are kind of the three staple products they had at the time. And so since then, I've just continued to use and promote and support the products because I really love the way that I feel when I'm using them. I love the workouts that I get from them. And also, I just really genuinely love the company. I wholeheartedly endorse Nick and Preston Bare. I think they are two outstanding guys, really good business caliber, really good dudes with genuine business interest and genuine interest in helping others. And they don't put out a product that they don't wholeheartedly endorse, use, and have researched themselves. So if you know anything about me, you also know that I believe in science. And my boy Nick does too. He actually got his undergraduate work in nutrition. He has a bachelor's in nutrition. So when it comes to supplements, when it comes to putting anything in his body, and in turn creating a product that people who pay their money and support him are going to put in their bodies, he definitely does his research. He knows what's going in. That is another reason why I like that they don't include any proprietary blends. Now, when it comes to proprietary blends in the supplement industry, this is basically kind of a loophole for companies to say, hey, we created this special formula of this special sauce, and we don't want to put it on our ingredients list because it would give out our special sauce. So he got away with that. There's no special sauce. There are no proprietary blends. It is only tried and true, clinically proven ingredients for years and years and years. So the science is there, the flavor is there, the quality is there, the customer service is there, and anytime I'm looking for a company for anything, supplements, clothing, shoes, cars, I look for all of those ingredients. I look for consumer reviews, I look for trustworthiness, I look for customer service, and then after that, it's just a matter of, do I like the product? Would I use this? Would I tell my friends about it? And the answer to every question is yes when it comes to BPN supplements. So what we're gonna do here is, I'm going through a couple different ways I wanted to introduce and describe these products. So I'm gonna go through his entire lineup. Now you're gonna see a few different labelings, and that's because in the process of making this video, their new labelings have come out for his new products. So you're gonna see some of the old kind of shiny labels on his, mostly his intro workout, pre-workout and stuff. And then with the new Flight, their new pre-workout, well not new, but has a new label on it. And then their whey protein all has their new branding, new labeling on it. So I really think, again, just another great way they're staying afloat in the industry is staying in tune with what looks good. So that being said, let's dive into their supplements. All right, first off, I'm gonna start with a supplement that I think any regular strength trainer should be taking, and that is a classic creatine monohydrate. This is a very proven, safe, and cost-effective supplement. I recommend pretty much every male to take about 5 grams daily, every female about 3 grams daily. Now that can fluctuate depending upon your training frequency, intensity, time, and type, but the thing with creatine is that this is going to promote muscle growth by maximizing your power output, strength, and performance. This is something that your body creates naturally. All you're doing is giving your reserves a little bit more supply so you can crank out those last few reps. And how I normally mix mine is with my pre-workout. I will add a scoop of this in with my pre-workout flight as well as the pre-workout endo pump, which I will get to in a minute. Down that about 30 minutes before my workout. Wham bam, thank you ma'am, muscles are primed and ready to get your pump on. All right, up next we have 2 flavors out of the 3 of their pre-workout flight, orange and the pina colada. Now I like the orange and the pina colada to mix with their endo pump or as standalone flavors, but I gotta say probably if I'm only taking flight, I really prefer their 3rd blue raspberry flavor. Now what I love about flight is that it is a great amount of energy, focus, pump, and endurance without really feeling overly stimulated or like my face and skin is crawling with fire ants. So it has a great, proven, safe amount of caffeine, about 300 milligrams per serving, and then your tried and true classic beta-alanine, 3.2 grams, which is going to give you that nice tingly sensation. So once you get under the weight, you can move it, you got that clarity, you got that oomph, you got that gusto, and it is just a great product to take any time of the day. I've taken this well into about 7:30, sometimes even 8 p.m. and get my workout done, and I have no problem going to bed about 10:30, 11 p.m. So I don't need to feel dependent upon it. I can take it, I can not take it, and I don't really need to cycle off of it to get the same benefits. So standalone flavor, I recommend blue raspberry. As a mixer with their endo pump, I would recommend the pina colada and then the orange. All right, up next, speaking of stacking, I'm going to give you their pump product. Now this is a great standalone, stimulant-free pre-workout. Now if you're doing a lot of high volume accessory, or if you're just someone who's doing maybe more pure bodybuilding training, this is going to be a great way to go. This is going to help you stay full and feel full, like your skin is just going to bust. It is an amazing sensation without really getting all hopped up on the caffeine or the beta-alanine like you can get in other pre-workouts for flight. So this one has a very basic 4 ingredients list. This is going to be your citrulline malate, your Hydra Max, coca extract, and agmatine sulfate. Now the 2 main ingredients in this, the citrulline malate and the Hydra Max, this is really where you make your money here. The citrulline malate is where it's going to, during exercise, it's going to have that positive impact on your muscular endurance. This is also going to help increase bicarbonates in the blood, which are important in blood lactate levels by buffering lactic acid. And if we all know anything about lactic acid is, it ain't no good. That's how you get the DOMs. There's a lot of debate around that, but it just basically helps clear that out a lot faster. And the second main ingredient, Hydra Max, this is something that's going to help you stay hydrated, or rather more prevent dehydration. This is an ingredient known to prevent dehydration by increasing concentration of fluid in the blood and in the tissues, and that's really how you get that pump sensation, because you just have a constant draw of fluid, of blood in and around and saturating your muscles. So this is also going to help with endurance, increasing efficiency, and that muscular pump. Now they have 2 flavors, fruit punch and pineapple mango. Now as a standalone flavor, I prefer the fruit punch. If I'm mixing it with a pre-workout like the orange flight, or really any of their flight flavors, I'll go with the pineapple mango. But honestly, the pineapple mango and fruit punch are both great products to stack. Up next is another supplement that I think every regular strength trainer should be taking in conjunction with creatine, and that is going to be their IntraFlight, aka BCAAs, aka branched chain amino acids. Now this is something that I recommend sipping on during a workout, or really as a recovery, or on maybe a passive rest day, active rest day, like on cardio or something. Branched chain amino acids are nothing more than the final end product of protein. So basically you are just flooding your body, flooding those muscles that you're tearing down with the end product it needs to begin that repair and recovery process. So in each serving of IntraFlight, you're going to have 8 grams of BCAAs. It's suggested to have about a 2-to-1 ratio, and that's exactly what Nick has done in this product. I mix it with my water, you mix it with your creatine, it goes great. I personally love as a standalone flavor the watermelon. The lemonade is great also, and even for a while I was mixing the 2. I was making watermelon lemonade. So in an amino acid product, it's basically all about recovery. This is going to be great, like I said, to sip on during a heavy lifting session or after a workout, like a lighter workout being a cardio or active rest day. You're going to get a little bit of the L-carnitine and L-tartrate kind of the main ingredients there. This is what's going to really reduce that muscular damage, as well as containing about 3 grams of taurine. And taurine is, in fact, the second most abundant amino acid in your body, and it's really helpful for controlling movement of water in and out of the muscle, which of course is going to then promote proper hydration and fluid levels in and out of that muscle, in and out of that cellular membrane. Now the real kicker in this product here is going to be the leucine. This is known as one of the main branched-chain amino acids. It's also known as the quote anabolic trigger. This really helps reduce muscular catabolism, and mostly just with that recovery process to really reduce the onset of muscular soreness. All right, now up next is their latest addition to the lineup of supplements, and that is their Whey Protein. Now this is going to come in 3 flavors. First up here you see is milk and cookies, followed by cinnamon roll, and then mint chocolate chip ice cream. Milk and cookies is probably my 3rd favorite flavor. I normally mix my protein in water, but I gotta say this one in milk fast became one of my favorites. It literally tastes like you left a glass of milk with a bunch of Oreos at the bottom overnight or for a long period of time. I don't know who leaves their Oreos at the bottom of a glass overnight. That was stupid. We're gonna move on. But Whey Protein is one of the most tried and true supplements. It is great to have after workout as a snack. You can mix an extra scoop, make it even a meal replacement. Again, with these products, it is just bare bones ingredients, nothing more that you don't need. It has a very clean nutrition fact. So you're looking at simply about 25 grams per serving of protein, 4 carbs, minimal sugars, about 3 grams in every serving, and then looking at about 2.5 grams of fat. So all in all, about 130 calories per serving, 28 servings in the tub. Phenomenal flavors, and I liken this to basically the MTS machine whey protein. That had always been my favorite flavor as far as consistency, mixability, and just overall taste. And I honestly think they beat them by a long shot with these flavors. So up next, you're going to see cinnamon roll, followed by mint chocolate chip ice cream, which is probably my #1 favorite, but that's because I'm partial to pretty much anything mint chocolate chip. So they're all 3 phenomenal flavors, all 3 mix well with water, but taste even more better in your milk. So did you like it? A little bit of some science, a little bit of some consumer inside action. Now in summation, let me say that I'm not a endorsed consumer. I receive no monetary affiliation by doing this. It is simply just a way for me to promote a product that I believe in, that I use, and would tell others to use as well. Which is why I do a lot of these types of videos that I do. I do, clothing reviews, style reviews, companies, products, services that I find that I like. And if you're watching my channel, odds are you like some of the same stuff that I do, or else why would you be here? And big supporters and fans of Nick Bear, Preston Bear, Bear Performance Nutrition, their gym, everything they're doing out there is just great. I've had the privilege of doing a collaboration with them. I went and visited Nick back in November of 2016 for Veterans Day, and I will actually be going back out to Austin for some more collaborations and new business ventures with Nick and Preston. I'm going for Cinco de Mayo weekend. So the first weekend in May, if you're in the Austin area, come holla at your boy, but bring me Rudy's Barbecue and take me to your best cold brew place. All right, thanks for watching everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about supplements, about BPN supplements, if you have any questions behind the science of what I talked about, please leave a comment, leave a question below. I would love to help out as much as possible. And if I can't find the answer for you, I'll see if I can't get Nick to chime in, okay? All right guys, thanks for watching. And as always, you stay classy, planet Earth.